Okay. The reason I'm putting this video on is I kind of had to figure out how to store my pendulum, especially if I'm traveling with my pendulum, because what would happen with my pendulums, they used to get knots in them, and then I was having a really hard time getting the knots out. So there's a couple of ways that I personally have figured out. Now, there are pouches you can buy in a new age shop to put your pendulums in, but I found when I put my pendulums in like this, and then of course they're getting moved around in my purse or when I'm traveling, they get knotted up. And then I have a heck of a time trying to get the knot out. So I came up with a couple of ways of doing it. Now this one, because I was having such issues with my pendulums getting knotted up and tangled up, I went to the dollar store and got where you put your headphones in. Okay. But what's brilliant about it, and it's not very expensive, I know it doesn't look very fancy, but it works really well. So there's the pouch part, that's where your earphones are. So what I do is this, I just stick it in here. And then because there's this little flap thing, I just wrap it over that and then I close it. And then I don't have a problem with it. The other way I'll do it, because this was, I originally bought this for my pendulum, is, but again, when I put it in, when I brought it out, I was having problems with the knot. So what I've done now is I'll leave a part of it hanging out and then I'll just zip it, but just have enough room where it's not getting caught in the zipper. Just like that. So I'll have this part hanging out a little bit so that this doesn't get knotted up. But personally, my dollar store, I love, because it's safe. Nothing's going to get moved around, and voila, I just bring it out, and there you go. So you want to do this, or if you want to get a little fancy, and you want a little fancier pouch, this is what I recommend. I had to kind of figure this out on my own because I was really frustrated, and some of them, my pendulums over the years, I never could get the knot out, and then I would just have to let that pendulum go. Okay, so that's a handy dandy little way to work with. All right, so I hope that gives you a little bit of tips of how to store your pendulum. I do have another where I can just hang them out, but they do suggest that the theory is you're supposed to cover them and protect them so that they're not absorbing any electromagnetic energy or absorbing any negative energy in the air. Okay, but it's really up to you what feels right for you and how you want to store them. But this is just a couple suggestions for you, and I hope that helps.